What's up, YouTube? Another day is in the books, man. So I wanted to tap in with you guys, wrap up today, but more importantly, give you guys some guidance for tomorrow, guys. So keep it locked. We got a jam-packed video. I want to show you guys some things to look out for so you can take advantage, but more importantly, make some money if you choose to. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive into it. Listen, guys, we had the stock market fall over 1,200 points, which was the worst day since June 2020 on yesterday. So today was key for a lot of reasons, okay? One, we were looking to see if there were going to be any follow through, okay? That means it sold off 1,200 points yesterday, and then we wanted to see if that continued into today. We got a whole different ball game handed to us today, guys. Although the day didn't have much going on, nevertheless, we end up closing slightly higher on the day in the S&P and in the NASDAQ and the Dow. So with that being said, guys, that's very telling. But what that tells me is they are setting up a potential trap for you guys, and I want to kind of tell you guys what to look out for. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, guys, listen, man, you guys already know, guys, the market is a very, very irrational beast. Okay, so you have to show up every day, especially if you're trying to make money in this market. Okay, you have to show up ready to play chess, not checkers. Okay, check this out, guys. The stock market today, it really did nothing. It really was a flat day, but they took you through the ringer. We are going to go ahead and look at a couple stocks so that we can look at and unpack what took place on the day. Kicking things off with the SPY, guys, ticker symbol SPY. This one finished the day and is currently sitting at $395.37, I should say. Again, it was a flat day, 0.3%, and then it's up and after hours. But guys, this last move, let's just look at this. This last move happened in the last 15 minutes of the stock market. It went from 391 all the way to 395. Why did that happen, guys? Remember, I talked to you in yesterday's video about the key levels of support, and then this morning in the Discord I told you about critical levels of support. Check this out, guys. 393 is where they want to hold the SPY at. If it can't hold 393, then it's going to come to 390. But look at this, guys. Look at the low for today, 391.77. Buyers stepped in at that level and pushed the stock up. Okay, they pushed the price up. They're not letting it come to 390. Remember, they defended that level the last time we were there too, before we just had this little recent run up. Okay, so they got the stock all the way back up to 393, 394, and even got it to close at this level. And now and after I was sitting at 395. Okay, I want you guys to see something. I want you guys to understand the range to what you see before you. Okay, so right here you can see on the day this whole 391 to 396, let's just say, give or take, was the range. Okay, but the market opened right at 393, 394. So really it did nothing but take you through the ringer through the whole day. All right, but check this out for tomorrow. Okay, with it already sitting up here, unless something catastrophic happens overnight or in pre-market. Okay, the jobs report do come out tomorrow morning. Okay, so depending on how that go, it could bring a little bit of volatility. But depending on how that goes, guys, tomorrow level that I want you to look out for, we did briefly touch 396, but it got smacked back down. We want to retest 396 on tomorrow, but I want you guys to be looking out for 397. Okay, and if we get 397, I want you guys to see how much volume there is in terms of us getting there, because that will determine if we can even reach 400 possibly by Friday. Okay, so I want you guys to be on the lookout for that and keep those levels to the upside in mind. It should be clear as day to you to the downside where the SPY will be. Okay, 393. And then you just seen this level right here, 391 is a level that it bounced off of. I mean, buyers stepped in and pushed the stock back up. So you can do two things with that intel. You can watch and see if it gets back to 391, you can kind of anticipate, oh, it's going to pop back up to 393. That's where they want you to be at. Okay, then if you get to 393, then they can get back to 395. If it breaks 391, guys, then you should know 390 is in play. But you don't guess, you don't gamble, you react. You don't play for 390 until you see 391 break. They just showed you one time here, another time here, and then over here, 3 separate times. They're showing you we are not letting it get that low. So you have to know this if you're going to try to trade and make money in the stock market. I'm just showing you the SPY because everything flows from it. But these type of things can be revealed on your individual stocks that you guys are playing too. Okay, so just be mindful that everything flows from the SPY. So you will see some of these same type of setups and resistance levels and support levels on your individual stock that you want to play too. Speaking of other individual stocks, guys, let's go ahead and look at Apple today. Very, very similar. Ticker symbol AAPL, sitting at $155.75. It too was flat on today, up nearly 1%, but we're going to call this a flat day, and it too tried to run up at the end of the day, down all the way, sitting here at 153. So they're trying to hold the 153, 152 level. So they're not letting it go down. Let's look at this test. One test. Here go 154. Here go 154 again. Okay, here go 153. They're not trying to let it get to 152. They're trying to really step in at that level and boost the stock back up. Where did it come to? Back to 155, and it touched 156 momentarily before it got smacked back down. They made a fluke run up at the end of the day. Last 15 minutes of the day, this was sitting at 153 with 40 minutes left, and they ran it all the way up to 155 to close out the day. Okay, again, guys, understand what's at play. This is why they're setting up the trap, okay, tomorrow. So your levels to the upside will be to look for another retest of 156, but more importantly, look for 157 to be tested on tomorrow. Okay, if it doesn't break through, it's going to get smacked back down to 155. That's a chance for you guys to do a put in that $2 range right there to the downside. Okay, I'll be looking for support to again be at 153. Unless I see it break through 153, then I know that level is holding up. That's where the buyers are waiting at, buying all of this stock up. Soon as it hit 153, and they're going to boost it back up to 154, 155, possibly 156. And if we have some momentum, or if we gap up tomorrow, look for 157 to be tested on tomorrow. Okay, let's keep it one day at a time, one play at a time. Yes, there's other levels to the upside that this can go to. I first want to see it clear 156 and then get to 157 before I start talking about the next levels it can go to. And then the stock that really did its thing on the day, guys, was Tesla. Okay, ticker symbol TSLA, sitting at $304.42. Now this one was up over 3.5%, and it's up in after hours, still doing its thing. Now this one was able to go way from 289 all the way up to 305, 306 on a day. Now that is phenomenal strength right there. Tesla sometimes does its own thing. Okay, Tesla is its own beast. This is an easy money play. If you guys learn to play Tesla and make money with Tesla, it can do you wonders to the upside and the downside because it moves so fluidly. Okay, but this was a very, very strong move today, and then it held very, very well at 299 again. Okay, so 299 showed a lot of support for Tesla, and then once it hit that, boom, it bounced back up, getting a 300, 304, 305 ish. Okay, so look, next level for Tesla is 309 for tomorrow. Okay, it's gonna probably come down if it don't gap up. Okay, but I want you to be looking for 307, 309 ish to the upside if there's another good day. And then you guys already see the levels we talked about to the downside, 299, but you got another level here at 296. Okay, and then you got some support here at 292, and then some even lower support at 289. You guys got some levels to the downside if you see weakness in the market. Make a note of those levels so that you know, okay, if it's going up, I know I'm doing this, but if it goes down, these are the levels it's going to potentially test before it finds some support and potentially bounce back up a little. Okay, guys, simplify the game, keep it easy, slow it down. Okay, make sure you guys are doing your DD, make sure you guys are looking at your charts. Okay, let me know, get with me if you need to. If you need me to teach you how to read charts, set up charts, you shouldn't just be going at it alone, guys. You should be doing your plays with some support next to you. The support is your charts, support is you seeing what the S&P is doing, support is seeing what the VIX is doing, and things of that nature. Speaking of the VIX, guys, let's go ahead and dive into the VIX on the day. Okay, the VIX is currently, at this time of this recording, guys, or the closeout today, was at 2616. Okay, so that's still pretty volatile, and it kind of coincides with the kind of day you had today. Okay, we had this wild move at the end that kind of was a fluke, but nevertheless, above 24, the market will be a little shaky. Okay, so 25, 26, if it gets to 27, when the VIX goes up, so up means 25, 26, 27, 30. When the VIX goes up, the stock market goes down. So always peek at the VIX, guys, so that you can have something to help correlate what's going on. If the VIX is up, stocks will be down. When the VIX start coming down, so if the VIX was 27 and then it comes to 26, 25, then the stock market is going to be going up because the VIX is going down. If the VIX start rising, 24, 25, 26, 27, the market will be going down. Okay, it's an inverse correlation that you need to be mindful of if you are going to go in and run your plays and try to make some money. Just peek at it, just be mindful where it's at, what it's doing, because it lets you know. Just keep it simple. Above 24, there's volatility in the market. The market is going down. If it's below 24, like 22, 21, then you already know the stocks is going up. The QQQ is going up. The Dow is going up. The SPY is going up. Okay, so keep the game simple. Use some of these tools to your advantage, guys, so you can again dominate the game on a consistent basis. Okay, with that being said, guys, I just want to say major salute to those of you that did your thing on the day. Let's keep taking it one day at a time, one play at a time. Understand and remember, I'm looking for progress, not perfection. So I love to see you guys making incremental improvement day in and day out. We're taking one bite of the apple at a time. We're not trying to eat the whole thing in one bite. Just like I tell you about the base hits, I want you to fall in love with the base hits, because the home runs will come once you fully learn and understand what you're doing. Okay, listen, guys, with that being said, I want to remind you guys, please make sure you like and subscribe. Remember, we make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.